Good morning, everyone. So I hope the tips are somewhat helpful. One area that's always very difficult, I think, for every adult and for every child is when and how you get your child to sleep. For me, for 3 years, it was horrible. It was always a big fight, trying to get our son to sleep together, me and my wife, and then on my own was even harder. But now I know exactly what to do, and if I could go back 2 years and tell myself it, I would have saved a lot of stress, arguments, and tears from my son, and some from me. But what I would say is you have to have a lot of patience. Define a time when your child will sleep. Obviously, don't play games. No stimulation before bed, or else they become overactive and overexcited. For me, when my son was just turning 3, I brought him to bed at maybe 7:30, and I would sit beside him as he lay on the bed, hold his hand, read him a story eventually, and it would take maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours for him to sleep. So way too long. And it went on for maybe 1 full week, being there for 90 minutes. Gradually, it went a lot less and less. So starting in the first time doing it 90 minutes to after maybe 3 weeks to a month, it took maybe 20 minutes. But I did a lot of things wrong. And here are the things you have to avoid. So when you bring your son or daughter to sleep, you tell them it's time to sleep. You can tell a story, but after, no talking. Your son might ask you 100 questions, but it's all just so he doesn't have to sleep. All I did after 3 weeks was say, no, it's sleepy time. You can ask me in the morning. And I would lay on my bed pretending to sleep, and I noticed he slept a lot quicker because it's comfortable for him to know that I'm not going to walk away or he's not going to be on his own. A lot of children are scared of the dark and don't want to sleep by themselves, so it's comforting to know that your parent is close by. So my tip would be have a lot of patience, bring them to bed at the same time every evening, and stay as long as it takes. Don't try, I tried a lot to just leave my son there and leave the room and leave him talk or leave him cry. It doesn't work. It becomes too stressful. Just stay until your child sleeps. Every night. It will be very hard, for sure. It was very hard for me, but now I'm very happy because at 8 o'clock he goes to bed. After 10 minutes of sitting beside him, he is asleep. And I have the rest of the evening to myself. So make sure you have patience. Take your time. Don't stress. Don't get angry. Don't argue. If it takes 2 hours for your child to sleep, it will get better eventually. You just have to keep doing it. It will become a routine, and children and people in general are creatures of routine. So once you start a routine, your son or daughter will continue doing it, like getting up, brushing their teeth, going to school, taking a shower, eating lunch. Sleeping becomes a habit and a routine at the same time. But remember, you have to have a lot of patience. Okay? If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and the best of luck. Bye bye.